Hello everyone, welcome to the online session of Basic Electronics. I am Ami Patel from LJ Institute of Engineering and Technology. In this particular video, I am going to discuss the chapter Field Effect Transistor and its biasing. And in this video specifically, I am going to discuss the content which are the N-channel JFET characteristic, and this characteristic includes the drain characteristic and transfer characteristic, and also going to discuss the P-channel JFET characteristic. It includes the drain characteristic and transfer characteristic. So let us begin. N-channel JFET characteristic. First we will see the practical setup for the drain characteristic. The important voltage and current for JFET is, again let's take a note, that is the important current is drain current, important voltage is the VGS, drain current is being controlled by the input voltage, and this is the controlling voltage, that is VGS, and VDS, that is the drain to source voltage, which is providing the biasing. Now this is a symbolic representation of N-channel JFET. This is gate terminal, drain terminal and source terminal. So when we want to plot the drain characteristic, that is the plot of ID versus VDS. So to plot the ID versus VDS characteristic, we have to fix the VGS value. So we have to keep this VGS value constant. What are we doing over here? From gate to source, we are applying VGS, and we will fix this VGS first, and we'll keep this VGS constant, and we have connected this resistor for the controlling the current, and VGS is measured by this voltmeter. This is a voltmeter, and this is the drain terminal. To the drain terminal we have connected VDD, that is a battery which is providing the biasing, and it is such that the VDS will be positive, and I have connected the voltmeter over here to measure the VDS. One resistor is kept to control the current, and in between this path we have connected the emitter, and emitter is used to measure the drain current. So what we are measuring? We are measuring the emitter current ID. We are measuring this voltmeter voltage, that is VDS, and we are measuring this VGS. So we have connected two voltmeter and one emitter. We will fix the value of this, so we will keep this VGS constant, and we will keep on increasing this battery voltage. So we can say VDS is increasing, and with increase in the VDS, whatever value of the drain current we are getting, that we are going to plot. So this is the practical setup for the plotting the drain characteristic of N-channel JFET. Now we will see how the drain characteristic will be plotted, and for that first we are considering, let's say VGS is equal to 0. VGS is 0 is capped, then we will keep on increasing this drain to source voltage, and ID, that is on the y-axis, and VDS is on the x-axis. We are plotting. So for VGS is equal to 0, you find initially the current increases with the increase in the VDS, but after some time, after some VDS value, you will find this current becomes almost constant. And this is the curve which I have shown with this points, that is for the VGS is equal to 0. Over here also in the drain curve, we have three, we can say, region, that is cutoff region, saturation region and the ohmic region. Now this region where you find the current increases with the increase in the voltage is called the ohmic region. This is ohmic region. And the region you find where the current becomes almost constant, this is called the saturation region. And the region where you find current is almost 0, that is called the cutoff region. Now if we have kept this VGS is equal to, let's say, -1 volt, then what happens? Then we find this curve. Initially we find this small amount of current, and after that we find this constant current is there. So this curve is for VGS is equal to -1. So this is how we are going to get different characteristic, and it is being plotted over here. In this saturation region, the FET is acting as a controlled current source. Now we will see all these three operating region in detail. So cutoff region. So with increase in the negative VGS, the channel width decreases, and at a certain VGS of depletion layer from both of this PN junction touches each other and ID becomes 0. So when input VGS is VGS off, we find ID becomes 0 because of the depletion region touches each other and channel width becomes 0. The cutoff region means the VGS is more negative than VGS off and ID is 0. So if we apply VGS greater than the VGS off, then the ID becomes 0, and this particular region is called the cutoff region. That is, VGS is greater than VGS off. Now we will see the saturation region, which is also called the active region. The portion of the characteristic where the ID remains constant and doesn't change. So drain current remains constant, this particular region where I am moving this cursor. This is called the saturation region. Here the saturation is entirely different than that of the BJT. The JFET operated as an amplifier in this saturation region, and the maximum drain current IDSS when VGS is equal to 0. Now the one more voltage is introduced over here. Saturation is achieved after the pinch off voltage. It is a value of VDS at which the drain current reaches to its maximum value. That is called the pinch off voltage. You will find this is a pinch off voltage, and this is also pinch off voltage. So these all are the pinch off voltage, after which the current becomes almost constant, and JFET used as a current source in this particular region. Now we will see that why ID becomes constant after certain VDS. Why ID becomes constant? So for example, let's take VGS is equal to, so this VGS is kept constant now, that is the -2 volt. Now depletion region and the channel width is now fixed. VGS is kept constant and the depletion region thickness and the channel width is now fixed. As we increase the VDS, what happens? Electron moving from this source to drain increases gradually. Because we are varying this VDS, we are increasing this VDS, and the carriers which are allowed to move from available channel width becomes maximum. So eventually current becomes maximum. So even if you are increasing this drain to source voltage further, but there is no space for carrier for movement over here. So once it becomes maximum, then the current becomes constant. Now breakdown region in the saturation region. In the characteristic we had seen that after applying certain amount of VDS, we find the current doesn't remain constant. The very high amount of current ID is flowing. In the saturation region, ID remains constant and doesn't change with the increase in the VDS up to certain VDS only. If VDS is increased further, the gate channel junction, this junction, that is the gate and this channel junction, will get breakdown due to the avalanche effect, and the drain current shoot up immediately, and this can damage the device. So that is why drain current is shown. The value of the breakdown voltage decreases with increase in the negative VGS. Now this is the drain characteristics shown over here for reference. This is the saturation region where current becomes almost constant. This is the ohmic region where you find increase in the current with increase in the voltage, and here somewhere when ID is equal to 0, below that you will have some cutoff region, and these are the breakdown region. So after certain limit of VDS, if we are increasing drain to source voltage, then the junction will break down. Now ohmic region, the JFET acts as a switch in this ohmic region, and in ohmic region ID varies with the variation in the VDS at constant VGS. The JFET operates as the voltage variable resistance over here because as we increase voltage, current is increasing. The JFET resistance in this ohmic region is given by RDS is equal to Vp divided by IDSS. Now we will see the N-channel JFET transfer characteristic. Transfer characteristic is the plot of output current versus the input controlling quantity. Here it is VGS. ID versus VGS is a plot of transfer characteristic. In BJT, transfer characteristic was between IC and IB because it is a linear, and it was shown with this equation. Relation between ID and VGS is non-linear and it is given by Shockley equation, that is ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS divided by Vp square. Vp is the pinch off voltage. Transfer characteristic is shown over here, which is plotted ID versus VGS. VGS over here for N-channel JFET is negative, that is why negative is shown. So when VGS is equal to 0, you find maximum current, that is IDSS, and as you increase VGS in the negative, then you will find at certain point you get this ID becomes 0 and this is called the VGS off. And that is given by the Shockley equation. ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS divided by Vp whole square. And VGS is given, just take this VGS as the subject. We have next equation derived from this equation only. P-channel JFET characteristic. Drain characteristic we want to plot. For that the circuit diagram and the setup is like this. For the P-channel JFET, gate is of N-type and that is why the VGS becomes positive to make this PN junction reverse biased. And we are connecting one voltmeter to measure the VGS, and VDS is negative and ID is flowing in this direction. VGS is positive, VDS is negative, exactly opposite than that of the N-channel JFET. The drain current flows like this. We are measuring ID, VDS and VGS. Now we will fix the value of this VGS. This is for VGS is equal to 0 and we are plotting the graph of ID versus VDS, and as you keep on increasing VDS, you find the ID is increasing initially. Similarly in the P-channel JFET also, and at certain level, certain value of the VDS, that is the pinch off voltage, the ID becomes constant. So this is the first graph. Then at the input side we will set up the VGS is equal to 1 volt, and again the same procedure is followed. VDS is increased and ID is also increasing. At certain level it becomes fixed. And if we are increasing the VDS after certain amount, then we find the breakdown takes place at the PN junction. And this is a graph for P-channel JFET. Over here mode of ID is shown and mode of VDS is shown, because VDS is negative over here, but we have shown the positive values, that is mode of this VDS is shown. Now we will see the P-channel JFET transfer characteristic. Transfer characteristic is between ID versus the VGS, and VGS over here is the positive, that's why the positive VGS is shown and the value of ID is shown. You can see when VGS is equal to 0, at that time the current is maximum, that is shown with the IDSS, and as you increase the VGS positive, gradually you will find at certain value the ID becomes 0, and that is called the pinch off voltage, and that is shown with the Shockley equation. ID is equal to IDSS 1 minus VGS divided by Vp whole square. Region of operation and application of JFET. JFET is used in the cutoff region as a switch open, in the saturation region as an amplifier, and in the ohmic region as a switch closed. With this, I am ending this session over here. Thank you.